Here with Aaron Jamison from Appalachian Aces, a West Virginia commit, the top-ranked player in West Virginia in the class of 2023. Aaron, thanks for the time.
Thanks for having me.
So I mentioned you're already a West Virginia commit. You did that really early as a freshman. What went into the decision to ultimately sign with the Mountaineers?
I mean, it was my hometown. I've grown up on West Virginia sports my entire life, and just to play for my hometown, just have my hometown behind me, just an amazing feeling. Putting that flying WVU on feels awesome to me.
When you do it so early, I mean, you've kind of taken a lot of the pressure off of a high school career. I mean, obviously, you can only speak to your experience, but what does that do for a player to know, like, okay, my baseball future is secure?
Yeah, it definitely got some weight off my shoulders. Once I talked to WVU, loved the coaches, loved the facilities, and then just after that, I could just play baseball without that in my mind, which made it a lot easier, I felt like.
Do you enter kind of recruiter mode for them? I mean, when you're around guys, do you kind of say, hey, you know what, West Virginia's not a bad place to be?
Yeah, a little bit, yeah. I know. I talked to a few of my friends that I played with last winter. We played in Florida, and definitely talked to them about it, and they seemed interested. So that definitely played a role in it. So
you're no stranger here to Lake Point Sports. You played in the junior feature games. What does that experience do for a player in terms of getting you where you want to be with a college destination in front of you? I
feel like this place helps a lot. There's a lot of eyes down here and a lot of talent. It helps you build your game a lot, which I love. It's always a great atmosphere too down here.
You mentioned that you had broken your hand during the high school season, now kind of just getting into the swing of things. What is that process like when you're a contact hitter and you kind of just have to be used to things maybe not feeling as well as they had for a long time?
Yeah, it was definitely weird stepping back in the box after probably I think 4 or 5 months. Just trying to get my timing back down, trying to get my barrel on path. It definitely felt weird, and I'm still trying every day to just get used to things in the box. But I'm definitely glad to be back, though.
What does that do for the fall season then? Because sometimes guys look at the fall season as an opportunity to kind of tweak things, work on things before they go back into the high school season in the spring. But when you're just trying to get back to being Aaron Jamison again, what does that do to the fall?
It definitely shortened my fall down a little bit, but it let me think, like, I need to be here at this point. I need to set goals to get to where I want to be. But it's definitely put a lot of work and a lot of time into my craft to help me out, which is good.
Well, I want to kind of get into that craft a little bit. Have you kind of take us through your swing mechanics and maybe just your mental approach to the play. Sound good?
All right, sounds good. All right, so when I step into the box, I usually just swing my bat, put my my left foot in. I just stare at my barrel, take a nice deep breath, and then just a little one of these, step in, tap the plate, and then my stance is pretty open. I like to keep it open, to keep my shoulders open a little bit, and I just keep my hands by my ear. And when the pitch is coming, I just load, just step, just a little separation, and then drive through the ball. And that's my swing setup right there.
Aaron, thank you so much for doing that, man. That was great. Make sure everybody subscribes across social media to Lake Point Sports. Subscribe on YouTube. Make sure you get everything, taste of everything happening here on campus.